Ooh, if the militia helps us take on these brigands. Still very early days though, level 1s and 2s. It's too risky. Just gotta keep crawling along, one small battle at a time. Let's just get level 3 in most of our lads and we'll be in a much better spot. Ooh, what's this? Obtain Shroud of the Founders. I haven't had one of these obtain the thing at the place missions for quite a while. Ooh, that guy's got a descriptor as being the lucky. Means he has the lucky trait. So 10% chance any hit has to be rolled for again to hit. We need to get a few lucky guys. Before it gets dark, we need more food. But we absolutely can't be hiring right now. We already have too many lads. This should, unless they've changed it recently, be a pretty typical run in, get the thing, run away type of mission. I don't think I want to be fighting Ancient Dead. Or even auxiliaries. Okay, so Peasant, I get the thing. Venture, yada yada yada. Hold up a cobweb, metal. I'm trying to make sure he's got the thing. There we go. Shroud of the Founder is easy enough to find. Arms. Now, Peasant immediately. Fiends, I'll tear them apart. I love these missions. Pretty much free money. So this way only one person gets the retreated from battle morale hit. In previous campaigns where I've had a lot of success is been where I have gotten a mission like this and made sure to not clear out that group of undead there, because you can keep going back there and keep on getting the mission over and over again. 60 is a bit expensive. Let's stock up on food here while we can. Lasts for 8 days. Let's get up to 8 days. So we're sorted for food for the foreseeable future. 23 gold for bandages, we'll take that. Torben the Lucky. I really want him. But we can't go up to another lad now. Oh, he's fearless and lucky. That is amazing. And he's going to be an incredible tank. 3 stars in melee defense. Where is my sergeant? My bannerman, rather. Let's see. So 51 star. He'll make arguably a better bannerman, but he will have fatigue issues. And then, as a bannerman, are we really going to be using that melee defense that much? Oh, that's so cool. Fearless. 43. 10% chance to have any attacker require 2 successful attack rolls in order to hit. Sweet. Number generator. Give me a number. 53. 53. Loderak. One of my oldest viewers. Loderak. The light tank. Do some quick number crunching with the resolve here. Let's go to talents on the wiki. So 2 stars of resolve. He'll have 10 level ups. He'll get 4 every level. It's plus 40, so 83 at level 11. Whereas Zachary has 1 star in resolve. So he'll get 35, but 50. Okay, so it'll be almost exactly the same. This shows you how important the starting value is. That's why, like, you can get beggars with 3 stars in melee skill, but they'll never be anything because they start with like 35 melee skill. So I'm keeping him in reserve for the moment because I don't want another person to dilute the XP rewards. It sucks that I got to pay his daily rate now. Oh, is the trading caravan really getting wrecked by the Nachtseers? No work to be had. Have we visited these cities? We have. Get on to Strawdorf. I need to get back into the habit of, in the early part of the game like this, visiting each city at least once, so that once the itchy feet ambition comes up, you only have to visit like 2 more and you get a quick ambition done. What is this? Gotta find a place. Some way to the west. Who's here to be hired out of interest's sake? In fact, I shouldn't even be looking at that type of stuff. Ooh, if they're having a drought, they might pay top dollar for this food that we have. Look at that. They're paying more than double. So worth. It's really cool how, having introduced these new trading types, you can actually make money off of small goods, not just luxury goods. I think let's go for the 2,000 gold and try to get a battle standard. A few thugs and some raiders. I want to fight that, but I would need some help. Some hands, a few guards, and a few caravan carts. That's doable. Okay, so now those raiders don't want to have anything to do with us. If it was the other way around, some thugs and a few raiders, and that would be a different story. We're not ready for that type of fight yet. Let's hope that type of mission also spawns those go get the MacGuffin at the place mission. I remember previous campaigns where I had one city that had 3 of those undead hovels quite close. And it felt like once a week I would go there, get a 3-skull mission for like 3,000 gold, just walk in, grab a thing and walk out. It was fucking incredible. But that's so rare and almost never happens. Been there, we've been there. Been to Dunnenberg. We'll stop in at Dunnenberg still. By the way, so I've been trying the poacher background offline, and it's almost entirely amazing. So it's 7 thugs and 1 raider. I think we can take them on. It'll be a 1v1. Well, 8v9. I can actually get Lodorak in for this one. But a bunch of level 1s is so fucking scary. Ah! Actually wanted to get away there. He's not wearing head armor. Why flails are so good, and we need to try to get a flail as soon as possible. So one thing I've been thinking about with these guys who I've assigned as light armor dagger users, I'm super tempted to take what could be a bit of a risk and actually make them a kind of build that I would call the Torturer, which is a cleaver and whip user. So as good as the daggers are at quickly killing organic targets, I can't help but think that having the ability to disarm would be freaking amazing. I mean, 2 lads, you can just sit back and disarm your enemies. And when there's no armor present, they can quick hands to a whip and start whipping people to make them bleed. I mean, I definitely want at least 1 dagger. That is, you know, undisputable. I've got 3 lads here. Could make 1 dagger, 1 torturer, 1 mace. Yeah, I think let's try and make it even. We'll go 1-1-1 and we can compare the usefulness. Fucking one shot, no armor. Motherfucker. I'm gonna deal with that nerd. Die! Friggin' thug! Oh! If that decapitate didn't miss, I would have hopefully shattered their morale. Rip! Stone to the face. Now, is that thug gonna act before Young Vibes? I don't rightly know. I think spearwalling now is the right thing to do. That square is still open, but then these three aren't. So 50% chance to outright kill or just remove that, guys. I think I'll go for the 50% chance to split the man in half. These boys are so vulnerable. Nice. Unlucky, Trevor. I'm going to put Young Vibes here. No point in shield walling because this dude will just attack Zachary. I need to try to... Oh, fuck. I need to try to get Zugles up there. That raider was always going to be a problem. Oh, Bannerman! Got no way of getting him out of there. All I can really do is break this guy's shield and then hope that Zugles can push him away. I'm not going to one-shot him. 13% chance. Fuck! Rip Zugles. Just hope he survives. Pray for brain damage. Oof. No, that's a kill. When his gear drops on the floor like that, that's an outright kill. Going for this guy's gear would be amazing, but it's far too risky. The lads are such low level. I just have to hope for some headshots. Hope I can hit him at all. Yes, there we go. Cool. We surround him. His armor is precious. Kill these dudes, these two dudes first. But now he's panicking. I'm getting a net because I don't want him running away and getting his armor damaged. Jet! Oh, come on! Lucky boys, but this was a risk I knew I was taking. Oh, we're probably not going to get his armor if I know my luck. Pick up that wooden stick and I suppose try it, lash him in the head. Run away, you bastard. Fuck off! Stabbed. Well, that's what happens when you have level 1s and 2s going up against raiders. Damn, my Bannerman. And my... Oh, fuck, my heavy mace guy. Take... Rip Young Vibes, and you rip Zachary. Overall, I mean, that's nice, but that's not worth... it. I didn't actually want to take that fight there at that point. What I wanted to do instead was pull them onto the road and see if we can't get someone else to help us. Oh well. Risk reward, eh? Light tank. Who's got the highest defense here? I think 8 there is the highest. 8 melee defense. I've got some level 2s as well. Tighten up this formation, I think. I've got a dagger user here. I think I'll be good at that. Another dagger user. I think maybe he should be the torturer. Yeah, because he's got the iron lungs. Okay, so he's a light armor wearing torturer. Excellent. Solve is a nice high roll. Hit points is a nice high roll. Go straight for adaptation. Pretty much everybody right away. +2 with no stars. We'll take that. Points. Hopefully we'll notice the improvement in the way the battles go straight away. My crossbowman, however, is not going to benefit that much from fast adaptation, so he can go for student. Accelerate his learning. 3 there, that's excellent. A 3 there is excellent. Points. It's more important that he's beefy than has high fatigue. Yeah, the tanks are going to have their survivability be entirely about having high hit points and being able to survive that way. Tempted to give him the loot, but we'll hang on to the loot. Loderak. Once we get him some armor, he can go back to the woodcutter's axe and stepping forward. I quite like that technique of stepping forward and then either attacking or breaking a shield. Damn. Young Vibes and Zachary right from the beginning. Clubbed to death by a thug. Chopped up by a brigand raider. Rip brothers. Very dangerous occupation, being a soldier in one of my playthroughs. Oopsie, wrong store. Sorry, lads. At 20 or what? It's 20, not 120. Keep saving. There's so much tempting stuff here. I like to buy all this stuff. But I do really want that battle standard. Well, we lost our other bannerman, so now Loderak, you'll take over as our bannerman. He's lucky. He's fearless. He'll have more or less the same resolve that the other one would have had. He'll be nice defensively, so he can actually be quite good at helping out one of the front line boys if they get in trouble. Nice, another amber collector. We could make money out of this place eventually. 240 is below cost price, so we'll buy that. What are the tracks? Return the thing. So having the Cruel as your descriptor means that he is an executioner. He's a pretty damn good option actually, that guy. But I don't want to spend 300 gold right now. Fully repaired, pretty much. Are we fully healed up? Oh. These two are so important now. I've just got to keep them alive. They're 60 plus accuracy. Doing so much for us. Wouldn't mind getting my hands on that botched Gambison, but there are spears on the field. Yeah, we've got to make sure we take them out pretty quick. Another dagger. Love to get my hands on that. you're going to go to the center of the formation, Bobbins. Good dodge. I feel quite good about the fact that we got so many guys who are going to be tanks, hopefully. In previous playthroughs, the super tanky, hard to hit guys, even if they don't have real late game damage potential, are so good at getting you to the point where you are financially stable and you can really start to fish for decent brothers. You can actually make the argument that in your first 200 days you actually don't want superstars because you don't really have the gear to give them. What you want is super durable, super tough lads who can get you to the point where you can make all that sweet, sweet money. Okay, he didn't step in and attack the shield, which is surprising. Ah! Damn it, Sebastien. Spear fight. Ow! Ow! Telling you, bros, spears. Best early game weapon. Lock. 8. 75 headshot. Execute him. Yes, Trevor. Off with his head. Get. Nice, I'm loving the headshots, lads. Bunch of fucking killers, so close. Ooh, come on. Execute. Oh, fuck, he could one-shot Zugles. Oh, goes for the swing and misses Zugles, good. Double thrown stone kill for DK Jr. Pity about that injury. Let's collect our pay. That's lowered melee defense. Damn. Three to 5 days. We're gonna have to treat that. That's nasty. Can't even afford to treat that. I suppose what I have to do is buy the medical supplies, because the cost of the medical supplies I think would be lower than the treatment cost. We didn't get that dagger, which is unfortunate. Bandages, super important. Wonder if I couldn't turn a profit off those medical supplies. They're worth 200 and I'm buying them for below cost price. Oh, but they don't stay as a resource. Shit. Okay. Sell again. Ah! Og! Well, we're good for medical supplies for the foreseeable future. Okay, no more spending unless it's absolutely essential. Where have we been? We've been to Oberwalheim, Rosenhof, Elmark. Ellisheim is where we stopped. No, we didn't start there. Basically, we'll go to all these villages except for these 3. Once we get the itchy feet ambition, it'll be very easy to do. Hello, hello. We will certainly go back there once Trevor is feeling better. We'll go clear out those zombos. Hello, hello? I want to come back there. Nine of them. Run away bravely, boys. We paid 50 gold profit, and that allows me to treat that cut leg now. Wonder if I can justify picking up an 8th brother. Like that. Pretty damn tempting too. I think we go fight these thugs. Well, how close are we to leveling? We need, oh yeah, one more fight will get us to level 3 on those boys. And almost everyone will get level 3 off the next fight. The question of which of these two is going to be an easier fight. I think that zombie fight will be easier. Although actually, let's not take any chances. Let's just keep grinding missions. If we do one more... you know, go do the thing, fetch the thing, have a fight mission. We need one more small fight to get everyone up to level 3. And actually, most of my tanks on the front line, I don't think actually are going to need gifted because they have such good melee skill. Fuck. Way, that's nasty. I don't want to fight that now. Leave me alone. There you go. Juked. Find the place. We'll probably do that next. Ooh, delivery. Where to? Day to the northeast. I want to get out here anyway. The waters are teeming with swarms of fish. Fish is abundant. If we wait till the morning, we can probably buy some fish and flip it for profit, but our margins are looking a little bit slim for the moment. Going. I think for purposes of the itchy feet ambition, as long as you leave 2 cities unexplored, it'll still pop up. I think if you leave only 1 unexplored, then that ambition doesn't pop. Good. Looks like we're fully healed and fully repaired. I thought this map is pretty encouraging with respect to the amount of trade goods that I can see. Oh, a lot of options here. Find the place. That's the money. Another 2 skull delivery. 2 days to the south. I want to go back south anyway. And this is escort 3 days to the south. Let's not do that. Let's take the delivery straight back south. Although we're going to have to stop to buy food. Born is a humble village, managed to survive in the sparse tundra. We should be able to get cheap food there. You meet a monk on the roads, and with him is a donkey-pulled cart. Poor draft animal carrying its head low in mute exhaustion. Broom straw and virid moss are sprung up to one side of the cart, both twisting eagerly in the very winds that dried them, and some pots and pans clatter like rustic wind chimes as the modest wares come to a bumbling stop. Barrel totters on the edge of the cart's bed, and a couple of bees sway. Keep up, poking and prodding at its cracks with thirsty curiosity. The monk lifts a wool hat up out of his face, but the lip of it folds back down over his eyes. He takes it off altogether and passes a sleeve across his brow. Carrying a jolly smile, he seems not at all disturbed by the veritable living armory standing before him. Evening, gents. Don't suppose you're the kind to march beneath the Lord's banner? You look like sellswords to me. What do you carry? Hey, I was thinking you'd ask. This here is Bessie, a cow's name for a donkey's ass. Don't worry, she won't kick you. She's all hoard out, see? What she carry, well, that's beer. For men yonder, that they may drink to men above. If you don't mind, or if you don't mind my business, I'd like to get on where I be going. Monk picks up the reins of his jenny as he readies to start moving. I think we should have a round, boys. Hold your hands up. Stopping the monk before he can get going again. He sighs, slowly lowering the reins out of his hand. Feeling as though he may be getting the wrong impression, you quickly ask if maybe he has beer to spare for your men. You are more than willing to pay. The monk looks back at his stock for a moment, then turns around. Hey, I give your men a sip for a crown or two. Don't mind the bees round the top. They'll scurry when you come, but if you scurry when they scurry, they'll scurry after you. Strange little gits. You ask the man how much he wants. I'd wager 10 crowns a head will do. I'm no businessman, though. I might be taking advantage of myself here. Round for the whole company. 70 gold for a mood boost. Awesome. You agree to pay the man what he's asked for, and he opens his arm in invitation. Your men pop the lid off the cask and dip their cups in. They come to sit in the shade, sipping tankards and exchanging beers. The monk bids you a good farewell, and the men all lift their cups to him in a loud, increasingly slurred cheer. Prost. 70 gold well spent, boys. Just remember to pour some out for Young Vibes and Zachary. Pretty damn low, but I don't want to spend 119. Fuck it. I think now is actually the time to attack those huts that we found while morale is high. Where are we going and where are those huts? The huts are there and we are going to Strodorf. Take a sec. Actually, I need a theory craft a bit here for Bobbins, One Ear, and Trevor. We've got real potential on these boys. Let's look at Bobbins and assume he's going to be a light armor carrying dagger master. I think for a dagger boy, dodge is going to be less useful because he's going to be blowing through his fatigue so quick by using puncture. But let's assume he has 10 more perks to assign. Student. Recover, Steel Brow, Shield Expert, Dagger Mastery, Underdog, Nimble, Berserk, Killing Frenzy. That's 9. I've got one more. Backstabber. Oh right, Crippling Strikes for the light dagger. I really want to see if I can start wounding orc warlords and the like. Hello? The gods smile upon us. This is just the infusion of XP we need. We're super lucky. One of those armored Vidgangers might even be carrying basic mail. But we're not yet in the farming armor phase. Let's just get another level or 2. Trevor and Bobbins are too valuable, and we already lost our other high potential guy. But look at that! 11, that's a lot more than I was expecting. Fuck. Shit. Here I am talking about XP infusions and not realizing that this is a little bit more zombie than I thought we were getting. The other hut, I think, was a few and some, whereas this is some and some. This is unlucky, though. Well, unlucky, it's my stupidity for not checking the numbers first. That's going to waste the morale boost we got from the beer. Damn! That's very doable, but could quite quickly turn nasty, especially because my backline boys don't like have any armor at all. How's that affected morale? Oh, it's ruined it. Heck. What I needed there was a little patrol group of zombies, like half a dozen of them. We're literally one small battle away from getting level ups pretty much across the board. If I was feeling particularly spicy, I would actually attack the cursed mausoleum and have these guys to help us. Let's just take a look. I mean, this is arguably, it could be crazy to do this, but we don't know what's in there, and we don't know. Okay, there's Geists. We could let the mercenaries do all the work. There's 1, 2... And then, because if we clear out this place here, we'll still get some of the treasure, though. The thing is, though, they don't seem to have a sergeant. So when these Geists start screaming, that's going to be the end of us. Necromancer! Run away! Sorry, my mercenary brothers. Run away! I was considering it before I saw the Necromancer, but once that Necro popped up, then that is a hell to the no. I mean, who knows? These mercenaries might have surprised us, but there's only 5 of them. Yeah, not when you go missing your throws. And panicking. Oh yeah, they are wrecked. Let's just leave and not talk about this again. Oh god, down they go. Worry not, mercenaries, we shall be back someday to avenge your deaths. I think our morale might actually be negative now, having had run away again. Just eat. Oh, the Hungry Hounds are alive still. Sorry, boys. Stopping at Steinberg. Do they have... Ooh, direwolves. Only 3 of them. Perfect. That might be just enough XP to get us the level ups. Get back here! I want to make armor out of your hides. Pulling us horribly off course, but we might actually be closer to our mission's destination. We might just go hand in the mission. That's actually an issue because this dog can slip into that spot now. This Dolph can only take these positions. He can't get all the way through. Standard, shield wall, and riposte. Nice work, DK Jr. I worry for Bobbins. He could be getting attacked by 2 I will hope this one goes here. Then they've only got one attacking each person. Ah, fine reposting, George. Ha 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 ha! Trevor Belmont. He's got a fancy name. And he is quite encouraging so far. Oh, and failed riposts actually proc fast adaptation. I never realized that. That's a nice bonus. I was hoping for 3 pelts there. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 level ups. Plus 3 on the dagger. Might even take the hit points, but plus 3 on melee defense is too good to turn down. So, Bobbins 1 here, Mr. Light Dagger user. I think I'm going to grab Student because any of the other options at this level is not that much of a priority. At this level, what do I want? I want rotation. It'll be rotation, it'll be recover, then dagger mastery. So it'll be level 6 so you can start actually using puncture on your daggers. Trevor Belmont. Much the same, I think. Douglas. I think can actually get gifted. Dika Jr., the crossbowman. I think I want crippling strikes. The thing is, crippling strikes on a crossbowman is gonna... Well, you won't need crippling strikes for all but the very toughest of enemies. Lower the threshold to inflict injuries by 33% for melee and ranged attack. I mean, an armored target, you have 50 to 70 on a tier 3 crossbow with 70% of that damage going straight through armor. Really, I think crippling strikes is just a give yourself the ability to injure unholds and orc warriors and that stuff. I definitely want it, but I don't think I want it right now. Let's pick up quick hands because he's going to need it anyway, and then once we start picking up throwing axes and the like, you can start carrying throw axes, and then you can use a crossbow or a sling until he is 1 square away, then he can switch to the throwing weapons and go to work. I'm loving these plus 3s we're rolling for the melee defense. And this should be enough resolve now for Tepes Debane. I can start really tanking him up. Level 3s across the board. Okay, we're in a much better spot now. He said, overconfidently, before everyone died. I should be like, all our guys will be fine. Narrator, they were not. I really don't want to lollygag here. I want to get straight back to those huts and clear them out. The longer we leave them, the more buff the enemies in there are going to get. What is that? Many thugs and a few poachers. That's actually doable now. So our boys are pretty damn dangerous now. E7 accuracy. I'd prefer a nighttime fight, but it's just gone morning. Motherfucker, it's always the first range shot that hits, and it's always a headshot. I'm gonna grab this ground if I can, but most likely these nerds are gonna run straight up there. They're actually not going anywhere. was just going to say, if they don't run at us, I might actually have had to retreat it, and then taken the fight at night. We chop these boys up. The nice thing about fighting thugs is that you can shatter their morale quick, and that can even up a number disparity pretty quickly as well. Like I want Tabiz's Bane there so we can stab into these parts. Let's hope that's the last of the bad damage that these archers are going to do. Fuck you. Wouldn't mind picking up one of these bows to give to DK Jr. Ow! Off with his head, says Trevor Belmont. Did you guys see that? See what happens when you fight the 13th? Get fucking shit mixed. Destination fucked. Population that thug. Oh god! Okay, gotta help Lodorak out here. Oh, he's got quick hands. Fuck! What about that? Good hits, boys. Good hits. Owie! Oh! 5 hit points. No problem. Get him, George Warhammer. Trevor Belmont taking heads. Trevor, I think you'll make a fine torturer. Your cleaver mastery. Have you use a whip? Lodorak, run away bravely. Oh shit! He's gonna say, is his neck bleeding? Gonna say, will you fucking die, please? Don't shoot, run away. I was hoping for a morale break there. Woo. I would just try to run to get him into melee range, but that doesn't look like I want him in melee with anyone. Got a stick! Careful, boys. 2 more stabs could actually do for George. Never mind. Lodorak's at the back like, you guys are doing great! Nice, okay. Good thug. That was a nice little XP haul, and the dagger is very nice. Those wounds are really nasty on Lodorak though. Let's take Resolve. He's almost where he needs to be with Resolve. Bannerman needs loads of Resolve. I might even get his melee skill up to 60 and leave it there, and then just chuck the rest into range skill, because he'll have bags and belts. He can quick hands a crossbow, shoot as the enemies approach, then get closer. Need fast adaptation. Let's think of the Bannerman build. Okay, so what's mandatory? He's light armor, so steel bra is mandatory. Student, Steel brow. Cover. Fortified mind. Ready the troops. Rotation. Numble is 7. Abandonment doesn't even need polearm mastery because stabbing with the pole with the banner is fatigue neutral. I think I can justify fast adaptation on it. We have daggers on everybody. The bludgeon was actually pretty good on Dika Jr., but now he's got the bow and arrow. Good. I really want to hire one more lad. The Bringers of Peace. What a lovely name. Ooh, a nice cheap thief. Try it out. Swift, but ailing. Optimistic and bright. That's very nice. He's a touch expensive, but let's see what he's got. Oh, dreadful melee skill. Dreadful everything. Well, another light tank, but I don't know, hold out much hope for this lad. He doesn't have a lot of potential. Actually, with 64 accuracy, I can give you something a bit more beefy, like a sword. I didn't realize that Zugles had also gotten his way up to 64 melee skill. He's better off on the front line then, because 2 stabs is 50 to 60. 1 stab there is 40 to 60. We still don't have a bannerman yet, do we? Oh, we do. Loderaka. Once we get to 2,000 gold, have an actual banner. These boys need some helmets, but like, I want to buy them helmets now, but I keep saying stop spending and then I go, I can buy stuff. Maybe it's time to have a little bit of a garage sale of stuff that I can justify getting rid of. We're halfway there. We are just okay for tools, but these Aketan caps could actually be well worth the investment for 50 head armor. I mean, these lads are only wearing what? Fuck it. The money for the banner has to wait. These are good buys. And if it means I keep these guys alive, I reckon it's well worth it. With everybody carrying bandages on the front line, nobody's going to bleed to death. I hope. This is the hunt down what terrorizers. Not right now, we've got some wounds. I'd appreciate another delivery mission. Drive off brigands at Bloodwolf's Court, southwest of I think the hunt down what terrorizers is a better option, but we're going to have to camp it up a little bit. We got wounds to deal with. Loderak is combat ineffective right now. What I need is a delivery mission. But never mind that, look at the time. 54 minutes in this episode. Well, okay, so we continue to make nice progress. With the 13th, I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. We've got an encouragingly good amount of lads. Bobbins and Trevor look like they might be the superstars. Dika Jr. he'll be average, he'll be good enough. I don't think I'm going to have to replace him. As a crossbowman, he'll be fine. And then they've got a bunch of tanks. It sucks that they're light tanks, not heavy tanks, but we'll see how good light tanks can actually be. I think they might surprise us with their durability. Anyway, thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you tomorrow with my daily episode. Yeah, see you later.